welcome to Big Bore Knife and Gear. Today we're going to talk about a Civivi. This is going to be a pretty quick review. This is going to be the Civivi Fracture with the orange G10 and Tanto blade. And with that said, let's get this open. This knife belongs to my buddy Paul, aka Nice Slicers. He won this and had it sent to me so I can check it out, and then I'll be sending it on to him. I'm not a huge slip joint fan, but I gotta tell you, this thing's pretty nice. And even though it does say orange G10, as you can see, it's not orange. It's been dyed to this kind of like maroon. The camera's, how I'm seeing it right now, filming this, it looks more of a pink, but this is actually in person, in natural light, more of a maroon red color. Again, this is a slip joint with a half stop. Very interesting blade shape with this very big cutout in the blade for deployment. Beautiful black washed blade. Awesome little Tanto design. This is actually designed for one hand opening, one hand closing. This was a great little knife. Fits very well in pocket. Does have that Civivi deep carry pocket clip. Fit and finish on this, in typical Civivi fashion, is pretty much spot on. G10's done very well. Everything's rounded and chamfered. Centering on this guy, as you can see, is pretty much straight down the middle. Great little offering from Civivi. Let's get some specs out of the way real quick. Again, this is the Civivi Fracture. This is still readily available on all sorts of platforms. Blade HQ has them right now for $28.50. They do come in a couple of different blade choices, Tanto style or drop point. Well, technically not a drop point, more like a trailing point, and quite a few different G10 colorations. Overall length on this guy is 7 3/4 inches. We have a blade length of 3.35 inches. The blade thickness on this is 0.100 inches. The blade steel on this is a step up from 8CR13. They went with the 8CR14 MOV. Blade style, obviously Tanto. This thing does actually have a hollow grind to it. G10 scales, stainless steel liner. This is a tip up right or left hand carry only, and the weight on this guy's coming in at 3.12 ounces. For me, with my XL size hands, I can get 4 full fingers on this. It actually fits very nice in hand, very comfortable. The ramping on the blade is done perfectly. Thumb rests in just the right spot to really get a good solid purchase, not only on the scale but also part of the blade. But remember, this is a non-locking knife, so caution should be used. You can choke up nicely with this down ramp here. Yeah. As far as walk and talk, not too bad. Pull weight on this is pretty weak. I would call, on a scale of 1 to 5, this is probably a 2.5 to 3. Other than that, I've had this thing for a little over a week, actually pushing 2 weeks. Cut some paper, cut some cardboard. This thing is a very nice slicer, and again, ergos wise, very comfortable in hand. Anyhow, that's all I got for you today, folks. Just a real quick review of the Civivi Fracture. If you're into slip joints, I would actually highly suggest picking one of these up. You cannot beat the quality on this knife for basically $28.50. Stunningly beautiful. Look at that shape. Look at that design. It's gorgeous. Anyhow, that's it. Please like, subscribe, leave me a comment because I love the feedback. And until next time, take care.